Oh, welcome. Maybe you can't go to the pool, but you can have a pool party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back muscles, essential. Maybe the most essential. That is when back includes the backs of the legs and the back of the torso as well. We hit a lot of those with the funky deadlifts, the one-sided, one-legged things, which many of you were at. Today, we're going to have to self-initiate. I got my buddy here. Here. Got my buddy. If you have yours, that's wonderful. Remember, with all these, they don't have to even be a comparable level of strength. So if grandma's nearby, sup, grandma? Hey, Beatrice, Ruth. She thick.
Oh, God.
Anywho, you need a towel. Most pull days, that's our instrument, right? We're gonna do a little chair work. The chair's kind of optional. I'll show you with or without. We can sit on the floor or on the chair. It's gonna work just fine. We do need the wall to begin. Okay, so make sure you have a wall. And if it's grandma's wall, ask her if it's okay to touch the wall because we don't want fingerprints, right? God forbid.
Grandma loves that wallpaper.
And that's why you use washable paint, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Because, you know, if we get smudges on this, just go around with the cleaner and give a little wax on. Wax off. Lessons from the soul. I'm looking at these and it's giving me a little bit of anxiety after yesterday. So if you haven't done it, go back and do number 57. And I was reminded that I cannot even math. We did 505 push-ups, not 510. Because when we got to 495, I was like, let's do 10 more and get 510. It don't make no damn sense, people. Nobody was there to correct me in the chat. It had to happen in retrospect.
Where you at, chat?
Guys, I need your help, okay? Call me out. Towel, chair optional, buddy optional, wall mandatory, intent, turn to 99. And let's get weird and creative to make some of this stuff happen in some new ways, okay? So we're starting over here on the wall. We'll do this a few times, all right? Maybe at the beginning and at the end.
Maybe in between ones.
Sure, why
Who
not?
knows?
It's gonna be a little tough for me to show this. Think of this movement. All right, let me simplify it first. Arms up, here. Straighten at the elbows. And imagine pulling down a pull-up bar, like so. Just a little bit, small range of motion. All right. Now, let's straighten the elbow so it becomes this. We're up here in a Y, we're just making a wider Y. All right, now bring the fists together and just a micro bend open. A micro, little micro. Okay. At the shoulder joint, that's controlled mostly by the lat. When I say controlled, I mean the pushing out that way. Pushing out that way is controlled by the lat. So we're gonna put the body weight on the wall and do exactly that, one side at a time. A little strange, but it will work. Make sure we line the body up and arms like so. We want the back of the knuckles, or you'll see me do the back of the fist, the pinky side of the fist, touching the wall. We can't let the arm get in front of the body. We want it to be right in line. All right, so let the ear go towards your bicep. Come back here because it's going to take that much space to show. I'm going to do one step away from the wall, a sizable step, and then I'm going to reach way up with the pinky side of my fist. Now, let my armpit touch the wall, or close. I've completely rolled onto my upper arm. My forearm's now off the wall. And then I'm going to push off and return to where I was. Roll onto the elbow and then onto the tricep. Push away, come back to the fist. Make sure there isn't much elbow bend. We shouldn't be doing this. It's not a tricep extension. We can kind of imagine that this is like a curved bow. And we're rolling into the wall, and we're rolling right off of it. It's funky, it's strange. Work with me. Give it some faith. And we're going to isolate the lat in some weird ways. Step away from the wall. Back of the fist is reached way up, way high. And then we're going to curve in, elbow touch, tricep touch. And see the fist came off the wall. And then we roll back out. All right. Join me for 30 repetitions. Lean in, push out. 30. Lean in, push out. 29. Lean in, push out. 28.
It's already sized.
Lean in, push out. 27. Too easy? Take a step away. Push out. 26. Lean in, push out. 25. Lean in, push out. 24. Lean in, push out. 23. Lean in, push out. 22. Lean in, push out. 21. Lean in, push out. 20. Lean in, push out. 19. Lean in, push out. 18. Lean in, push out. 17. Lean in, push out. 16. Lean in, push with the lat. 15. Lean in, push out. 14. Lean in, push out. 13. Lean in, push out. 12. Lean in, push out. 11. Lean in, push out. 10. In, out. 9. In, out. 8. In, out. 7. In, out. 6. In, out. 5. In, out. 4. In, out. 3. In, 2. In, that's 1. That's strange. Funky. Back of the shoulder, inside of the shoulder, down the lat, on the tricep. That same hand that was on the wall, for us it was our left. Now we're going to do a little static hold for the pecs because of yesterday. Also, if you didn't do yesterday, this is going to open us up to this range a little bit. So take that left palm, bring it behind you, walk your way into the wall. So the palm is about shoulder height, a little bit higher. It's open against the wall. Push the pec right against it. And then the foot that's outside, open it up. And we can use this hand and push. Puff the chest into the wall. Nice pec stretch right across the chest on that left arm, or whatever arm is back and trapped against the wall. About 30 seconds here. Turn as much as you want. Make sure that hand that's trapped is at least as high as the shoulder, if not a little bit higher. Puffing the chest out, squeezing the shoulder blades back. It's going to get us the stretch we're looking for. And relax and turn out. Good. Now we have the same two functions on the other side. So for us, we're just going to turn our back to you. You can see what we're doing at a different angle. Take a little step away from the wall, completely sideways. And we want the ear to go towards the bicep. Reach way high with the fist. And then we lean into it, roll onto the elbow, and then onto the flesh right above the armpit. And then we push out. 30. Roll in, push out. 29. Roll in, push out. 28. Roll in, push out. 27. In, out. 26. In, out. 25. In, out. 24. In, out. 23. In, out.
It's a
22. In, out.
21, 21.
In, out. In, out. In, push the wall. In, push the wall. In, push. In, 15, halfway. In, 14. In, 13. In, 12. In, 11. In, 10. In, 9. In, 8. In, 7. In, 6. In, 5. In, 4. Crank it. In, 3. In, 2. Last one in. And 1. Oh. Now that right palm, the other palm, palm. Say that. Shoulder height or above, outstretched, so crawl it. What was the, 30 seconds. From the Addams Family, what was the name of the hand?
Wasn't it the hand?
Bonus points if you can name the Addams Family hand that crawls on its own. Anyways, that's what I always think of when we do this type of stuff. Be the hand. And if we crawl it with some vigor, with some strength, you can actually create suction, some traction, separating inside the shoulder joint. So go ahead and doop, 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 doop. Now we take this outside foot,
The thing.
turn. It might be the thing. There was a cousin it.
That was the hairy one. Oh, the hair. I think it's the thing.
It might be thing.
And it's thing.
Thing 1, thing 2. That's a different franchise.
It's definitely a different franchise.
Puff the chest out. This is where we want to arch and lift the ribs towards the wall. Collarbone ceiling. Crawl some more with the hand. Create separation.
Take it out.
Relax. Very good. Cool. Yes, we have confirmation from Kiwi. It is the thing. The tingo. All right.
It's kind of like that pot.
So we're done with the wall view for a second. I'll take you on back now.
No, not bad.
Well, if you're solo, the next thing you're going to do is the wall sit, back lift hold. If you're with the buddy, we're going to show you what we're going to do next. So I'll show you that solo version, where maybe one of our own feet away from the wall on the floor, then we scoodle doodle down, backs of the triceps on the wall, puff the chest out, lift every piece of the spine and the back of the body. The triceps are all that touch. So as we do our buddy hold, you're going to do that solo wall sit back lift hold. Do your thing, right? Do whatever suits you, and you're set up with whoever you got nearby. And we're going to get into our little buddy work, all right? And either one works. It's all gravy. If you got the buddy, you're going to sit facing each other. Like so. You're going to share one towel.
Don't forget.
Hell no. We're grabbing the four corners. Like so. Good. We want the chairs probably far enough apart for us to be straight leg tap, so maybe a little further there. All right. Now, corners, grip it. Elbows behind the body, and we can feel we're already trying to grip the towel. We're already getting that little tension. The last step is to get our butts just off the chair. So we have a little bit of wall sit, and this one's going to take some coordination for us. This is kind of like mutually build it up. And the key is just like a TRX to lean back and let the body weight do the carriage. Right? Let's sit down. Awesome. Obviously 2 different body weights, different arm length, all that good stuff. It's going to influence how this looks. Have the chairs face each other. Maybe one person's on the couch, one person's on the movable chair that you may have. And we can make this much closer if we need to. If there isn't much space in our domicile, we can do it right here if we needed to. We can even do a hand-to-hand if we wanted to do that. Shall we? 1 minute. Editorialize 1 minute. If you're solo, you're on the back sit wall lift. The wall sit back lift. Right here. If you're with the buddy, we're going to try and maintain this hold with the butt floating just above, with the elbows behind the body and the chest out towards the towel. Let's lift. And 1 minute begins. Notice the butts are floating, but we got the chair nearby just in case. That moment when we fail, or the moment when we have to get out. And I feel quads for sure, also from the leg day that happened I did last. Leg day number 56, which is pretty solid. Sturdy day. I recommend it highly.
Get those redwoods.
Woo! Chest out, shoulder blades back. If you're on the wall, or if you're here, it's the same position. Believe it or not. If you're on that wall sit version, to make it easier, you can go a little higher up. To make it harder, you can walk further away from the wall.
This also sucks.
30 seconds. We can always straighten the legs a little, get a little taller. Go ahead. Yeah, so we still have the tension on the back, but the leg tension went away. Same thing with the wall sit. You can always get a little higher up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, don't drop me, 6,
Don't drop me.
5, 4, 3, 2, and we sit.
Oh, wow. That
Oh yeah,
was
very nice. And the pull party begins. All right. We're going to show you 4 simple moves. What we just did is going to be one of them. So if you chose the wall sit back lift, get into that. Understand you're going to do it several times. And you're going to experiment and figure out how to make it heavier, how to make it lighter. Obviously, the higher up you are on the wall, the lighter it's going to be. The further away you walk and the lower you get, the heavier it's going to be. Pick your poison. Same thing with the buddy. And we don't need the chairs. That was just a little, if we stay close, it's going to be extra difficult, right? So, first dynamic move. You can do this on the floor, seated, or you can do this on the chair, seated. So you got the chairs out, we're going to stick right to it. We hinted at this a little bit yesterday for warm-up. Here's what I'm going to do. Thumbs up. Grab nice and wide. That joystick grip. Okay. One leg is out. Straight arms, straight elbows. And by pulling out to the sides, I'm going to bring it in as far as I can. Notice this is not a row. I'm not bringing it in. I'm not bending my elbows and using the biceps. I'm splitting out this way. I'll stand up and show you closer. Thumbs out, split, split. So the power isn't into the body, it's out like a bow. Make the bow. And it's a light movement, so you can't put much pressure on the foot, okay? Think always about this as well. So don't just do that, do this. Oh, of course, we're not gonna get that far, right? We might get here. That's okay. Still initiate with the shoulder blades back. Let's all try a few of those. Seated on the floor, on the chair, thumbs up, joystick grip, put a foot in the sling, straight elbows, open, And you feel how light you have to make that foot for this to be viable. Open. And depending on your flexibility with the hip, you might not go super far. It might just be here. That's fine. Let's get the movement happening. Feel free to turn the shin a little bit like this so you can put the knee in the armpit pocket. That'll help you go a little bit further. And always chest out. Chest out. Chest out. Chest out. So definitely feel the rear delts. Rhomboids. Avoid this. It's not a row. We're going to do that next. All right. So that's move 1. Move 2 is the wall sit back lift hold. For us, move 2 will be the towel hold we just did. You can really hold the towel anyway. I'll have Adam drop his. And then we're going to do the 4 corners again. Just like you saw. And now we're a little bit closer, so I'll eat up some of the towel. And we're kind of sitting right off the edge. Chest out, shoulders back for 30 seconds. We drop down. If you're solo, you're on the wall, doing that wall sit back lift. Good. Third move. This will get nasty. We each need our own towel again. Make the bundle all the way at the ends with the regular grip. Now I put a foot in and I stand up. If the balance of this is difficult, you can do it seated. So, bending over, flat back, none of this stuff. Nice flat back. I'm pulling up. Pulling up and back. Up and back. So this is a row from a low height position, using the leg as resistance. Standing on one leg for balance, so it's going to get funky. You see now we have 2 moves that are one leg push. The splits and that row. So I'll cue us. We're going to do first round on the right, then on the left, then on the right, so on and so forth. Okay. You dig? We'll have 30 seconds in each of those 4 moves with a 10-second interval in between to swap to the next thing. Of course, I'll remind you what comes next. We'll demonstrate everything. And let's get blasted, shall we? Starting with the split, with this thing, that big Y. 30 seconds worth. You choose the resistance, you choose the speed. And it begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Your speed, your weight, and the range of motion is going to vary quite a bit here based on your leg and hip flexibility. Even if it's just that little pulse. If you're watching, you know exactly how to make even that a challenge. Self-initiate a little. Split. Split it. Yeah. Woo, relax. Good. Now you're going to move to the wall sit back lift. We're going to move to that buddy version. Chest out, shoulders back. Begin. We have a 30-second hold. All about the posture here. Chest out, shoulder back. If any one of us let go, the other one would fall. We would both fall back. That's the type of tension we want. That's the type of alignment we're looking for here with the buddy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit. Good. Back to your own towel. Now we're going to stand up. And we're going to get that upright row with the right foot. Make sure you got a flat back. Here we go. You choose the speed. You choose the pressure. But of course, it's a balance challenge, as well as a back exercise. Woo! This one's easy because we can kind of just use the gravity of that foot. Just drop it down, stomp the ground. Or the yard, if you will. That was, yep, doubly challenging. Relax. Good. Oh, we didn't describe the fourth move. How about that? I'll press pause. We all need the towel. This is a slightly more isolated, foolproof version of what we've already done, that wall sit back lift. The very end of the towel. Thumbs up. This one's strange, you gotta bear with me. Now, I'm putting my elbows in Seide. Here's the lineup. Like so, let me show that one more time. Adam got it. So I'm assuming we did some quality explanation. He's never seen this. Thumbs up, one elbow in, the other elbow in, like so. Then we're gonna inch it up until it's like mid-chest. Find a comfortable spot for you. Maybe just like below the seam there, below the line. Then fists come down. So we're wrapping the back of the tricep. The same part that should be in contact with the wall for the wall sit back lift. And this is right below my chest line here. Imagine you're holding a bar and you're gonna pull it. This towel is gonna go straight to your lungs. It's gonna smash your lungs. Chest out, shoulders back, tight grip. And we pull back firmly. This is the movement I'm initiating with. Pull. We're meant to get the lats and the grip at the same time, right? You will have some tension, some contact, superficial pressure here and there. And it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Starting in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Big chest, shoulder back. And I'm looking to create a bruise on my belly right here with so much pressure. Pull back. 10 seconds. Pull, 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 pull. Let's go. Relax. Good. That's our cycle. Back to the beginning. Sit or stand, floor or chair. Now it's the left foot. Thumbs up. Split. Let's go. Split. 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 Left and right is the direction of pressure, not front and back. Keep thinking left and right. And chest out. And that'll get us the work we're looking for. Rear delts, rhomboids. Relax. Wall sit back lift, or this buddy hold. Same thing. In 3, 2, go. Whoa! If you're working with the buddy, you'll find it's a bit of a tipping act. Balancing. Right on a point. Shoulders down and back, chest out. Work those lats. And the grip, of course. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Back to the towel solo. Now we're standing upright, and we're on the left foot. And we do those rows. It's a balancing act. It's a double challenge. The more bent over, the better. Stomp that leg down for pressure. Good. Good. Now you know what to do. Thumbs up grip. Elbow in. The other elbow in. Let's try lower this time, just above the belly button. And pull. Chest out, shoulder back. And it's up to you to make this one a challenge. You can easily just hold the position, no big deal. Or we can initiate hard Look to create that bruising effect on the belly.
And also, your range of motion will depend on the length of your towel. I think your towel's a bit longer than mine.
Relax. If you bend over with your butt against the wall. Oh yeah, for sure. Back to the beginning. Joystick splits. Left foot's in. We'll double up that left. Yeah, it's definitely will work with a hand towel. You heard Adam say the length.
Yeah.
We'll determine some things here.
And I guess the length of your arms too. Sure, Jeff needs like a small tarp.
5 seconds. Keep pulling. Relax, relax, good. Wall sit back lift or the buddy row and hold. Begin, let's go. Shoulders back, chest out. Forearms in line with the towel. Again, we don't want this. It's going to go too much to the bicep. Drop it down low. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let me see. Back to that upright balance. Standing up, I'll double up on my left leg and row. Enjoy that balance challenge, it's a part of it. We're going to get some heavier work at the end, don't you worry. So if this doesn't feel super strong in the back to you.
You're not pushing on your leg hard enough.
Well, there's that. But I definitely feel limited by the balance distraction.
I can also feel my quads.
Thumbs up, elbow, elbow, just above the belly button. Pull. Pull, 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 elbows back, chest out. Keep grinding on it. It's up to you to make this isometric work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Back to the joystick, rear delt raise. Let's put the right foot in, shake it all about. Here we go. Out, back, big chest. Crank it. Five seconds. Wall sit back lift or the body version. Here we go. Lean back against each other. Use that body weight. Oh, thank you. 20 seconds. Ten. 5, 4, 3,
This keeps leaning
2,
down.
6. Okay, tipping point.
He was testing me.
Find your balance. Pretend like you got that cable machine right there. Very delty after yesterday. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Elbow hold. Thumbs at the end. Pull. Strong grip. Feel the rear delts, teres minor, rhomboids, lats, grip muscles. Chest out against that towel. Rip that towel. Shred it. 10 seconds. Elbows back. Pull those elbows back. 3, 2. Oh. Wow. Back to the splits. This is your last round of those splits. So the right foot, double it up. Here we go. Rip it. Rip it. Oh, wow. Wall sit back lift, or the buddy version. In 3, 2, go. Squeeze it 15 seconds around the wall. Stay strong. You thank the wall later. Relax. Now we got that upright balance row. I'm going to go right leg again. This time I'm going to go a little further down the towel. You can choose to do the same. Here we go. Definitely balancing in a strange fashion. 10 seconds. Ooh, good. Let's go back to the wall. In place of our elbow squeeze, we're going to go where we started. And we're going to create a hold out of that lat move. Back to the wall. A little demonstration. We're here. Thank you. Just like we started with this roll. All right. So now I'm here, kind of my start position, maybe a little further out. I'm reaching way high. And then I'm going to bring my ear to my bicep. Notice that lean. I didn't just do this with my head and neck. I brought my shoulders into the wall. And you're going to choose your degree. Maybe it's really close. Maybe it's not as deep. Whatever. But we have 1 minute per side of that hold. 1 minute per side. Timer's going to get ready. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, lean into it. Begin. It's too easy, lean further away. Straighten the elbow. Make sure we have some lean.
Hold up.
Further out.
Hold up. Skirt. Oh, Jesus. It burns, Charlie Murphy.
Strange compression in that shoulder. We have 20 seconds. Chop down with the pinky side of the blade of the hand. Try to get the lats working, not just the triceps. 10, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. It's one thing that was helping me not just making a post, was to be pushing down the wall at the same time. Of course, we're not moving. I'm here and I'm thinking, dig down. Get the lats involved. Starting in 5, other arm, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thirty seconds. Five, 3, 2, relax. Very strange. Okay. Off the ball.
Like Vance?
Let's get strong. Last move is going to be heavier. Last sequence, at least. If you're solo, you got the chair, you got the towel. We're going to show both. We're going to show the buddy version and the solo version. But 6 reps at a time per arm. That's very low compared to what we yesterday, 505 reps. 6 should be very heavy, right? Lower volume, we can afford higher intensity for shorter sets. So make sure if you're doing the solo version, you're really initiating heavy, putting a lot of work into this one. So low. Sit. Got the loop. Put the left foot in it. Close the loop. Grab the whole loop with the right hand, straight right arm, like so. And now across the body, we're going to pull down. And notice I've got this elbow towards my hip crease. I'm not up here against the direction of the towel. I'm trying to control it down. Keep a flat back. Try to avoid a bunch of arching. I'll show you from the side. Let's all get 6 here, even if you got a buddy. We'll get a little bit of both. Pull. 6, and slow and heavy on the way out. Slow and heavy. 5. Slow and heavy. 4. Slow and heavy. 3. 2. And 1. Yeah, beautiful. Take the loop, put it around the right leg. Grab the whole stack. And when the leg is straight, the arm should be straight and a little bit turned to the torso. So we're reaching all the way to the end of the range of motion of the row. Pull, down, 6, slow. 5 for strength, low. 4 for strength, low. 3 for power, low. 2
For Oreos.
Maybe I'll get some today. Last one. I wasn't thinking about it, but now I am. Great. 6 and 6. If you don't feel a heavy squeeze in your lat, the heaviest you felt today, then please crank up the amount of initiation you pull through the leg. All right. So now if you got the buddy, we're going to share a single towel. And we're going to use each other's body weight for a couple different options. If you're solo, you're gonna repeat exactly what we did, but you're gonna do a double set. So 6, 6, 6, 6. If you're with the buddy, we're gonna get 6 per arm, 6 per arm, and then he's gonna get 6 per arm, 6 per arm. So here is the deal. I'm grabbing the middle of the loop, like so. With his 2 hands, he's grabbing the ends. So he's got a 2-hand grip. I've got a 1-hand grip. All right, let's actually move back. So let's see. Cool. This one, we want to make sure you understand the hazards nearby, because somebody probably will fall. I'm going to split my stance. He's going to keep his stance square. So he's imagining he's in the TRX. I'm imagining I'm doing a 1-arm heavy row at the cable machine or something like that. All right. I got my big split stance. He's already leaning back. We're already gripping his towel. I'm going to let him go straight, and he's going to try and trust me. So let your body lean. Yeah, just go. This is why we got to be careful, right? Understand those hazards. I'm pulling him back. The amount he leans determines the weight here. So if he brings his feet even closer to me, it's even heavier. You got to plank the body flat, try not to arch too much. So it's all translated straight through the axle. 3 more for 6 total. And if you're solo, you've already gotten 6 on one arm, you're moving 6 to the other before we get the double set. Good. He's going to stay right there. I'm switching my hands in my stance. Let me go again. Be the rig for your buddy.
It's good for me because I have these bicep holds the entire time.
So if you're in Adam's position, you're going to keep the elbows back behind the body the whole time. That way he gets work as well. And that's a little trust fall action right there, right? Lordy. So if you're solo, now you're getting your second set since we began. Now I'm just going to give Adam an opportunity to do what I was doing. Check the hazards behind me. He gets the middle of the loop. I get the 2 ends of the loop. I got my chest out, my shoulders back. And let's go. 6 reps.
Too much forward. Oh yeah, that.
Just don't go as far back. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of weight for one arm. Just imagine tomorrow after the Oreos. Going to be even heavier.
I don't know what that is.
One more. Cool. So if you're solo now, you just got the right, left, and then the right. Now you're going to go back to the left, get your second set of 6. And then we'll join you for the solo version next. Get a lot of sets. You'll notice we're really digging our feet into the ground. Well, for sure in Adam's position you are. In the 1-arm row position, you gotta connect to the ground. We got one more before we join you guys. Good, so you just got 2 sets of 6, 6, 6, 6. Now we're back in the game, the solo game. Capture the left foot, the right hand. So if you're solo, this is now your total 4th set on this right leg. So try to make it heavy as well. And let's go, 6 together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap it. Right foot, left hand. Heavy. Go. 6, 5, 4. It's up to you to make it heavy. 3, 2, 1. Good. Very nice. We're going to go back to that bunny version. I'm going to get 6, 6. He's going to get 6, 6. And that time you get 2 full sets per arm while seated if you're solo. So you're really going to follow our rep pace. If either one of us gets a row, you get a row rep as well. Got the same work up here. And you'll notice we're going to try and better our stance. I'm going to go wider with my stance so I can connect to the ground with a little more strength. And the closer our feet are, the heavier it becomes. Let's go. We didn't mention it, but we're cross-body. So I'm pulling with the right arm, and my right foot is back in the stance. Right arm pulling, right foot back in the stance. We got our 6 total. Again, the closer our front feet are, the heavier this becomes. Got one left, and we switch. Awesome. He can stay where he's at. I'm just switching arms and switching stances. If you're solo, now you switch arms. Let's go. Remember to bring the elbow low to the hip crease so we can isolate the lats. And if you have your buddy not with you right now, I would definitely say go back later and just hit this section of the workout because it's pretty dynamic. It's pretty saucy.
This hold sucks too.
Woo, good. So you should have just gotten solo, 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Now you do it again while we switch roles. Nice. Again, he's got his right foot back, he's got his right hand on the towel. That's the lineup. But look at that good straight arm he's got. The range of motion at its fullest during the reach is really what we want to prioritize here. Ooh, good shit. Making it work. Very nice. 2 more for 6. Woo! Taking me for a ride. Last one. Perfect. Perfect. Switching arms. You're switching arms as well if you're solo. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Oh, Lord. Good. 3 more. Get the 6 total. Oh. Perfect. Got it. Very nice. Back to solo version. Another 6-6. Here we go again. I'm going to capture the left foot with the right hand. Reach all the way out. Nice and heavy as we get late to the rounds. Here we go. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Is that somebody talking trash on their buddy right there that I see? 1. Oh. It's okay. Right foot, left hand. Proceed with minimal speed. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Solo, you keep doing it. Buddy, you keep doing it. Amazing. Here we go. 6s. Keep crushing them. We're the closest we've been yet, so you know it's going to be the heaviest. Trust your buddy. And if you got to save each other, try to predict the fail before it happens. Whoa. Woo. It's a high stakes game we're playing. Really makes you try hard.
Wearing soccer skins.
Seide. 2 more. We're both shaking. You see the work. So recruit your buddy and come back to this section if you're looking for some extra. Here we go. Front feet are almost touching. It's going to be super heavy. Be careful and know what's behind you. Great to do this in front of the couch or the mattress. So if and when we fail, you can fall on a good surface. 3 to go. 2 more. Finish up. Oh, good. So you just finished a 6-6. Adam's going to get his shot. And if you're solo, you're again on a 6-6. Now I'm going to try to make it saucy too. I'm going to go one-handed. This is the one arm be the rig from the app. Let's see what happens. His roll is the same. His amount of force necessary is the same. But I just doubled the amount of work I have to do isometrically. Pick your poison. Nice. Oh no. Nice.
That's one out.
Yep. Good. You're solo, you're switching arms once more. It was different.
Yeah.
roll, the static roll. Remember, try to get the elbows behind the body. Oh! Good. And here we go for our final set. A lot of strength work today. If you made it that way, if you made it heavy, for sure if you chose the buddy version,
Yeah,
that was strength work.
that was work.
Guaranteed.
It was mass times acceleration.
literally work.
Bringing that force over time, which is work.
Shall we?
We shall.
Capture the left foot. The right hand grabs the bundle. Our final 6 on this side. Strong work. Let's go. 6. 5. 4. Really force those negatives. 3. Ooh. 2. Ooh. Last one on the right side. Push that negative. Slow control. Beautiful. Final set of work today. Capture the right foot. The left hand is doing the rowing. Go ahead, grab it. And let's go. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last rep today. Really crank it. Slow negative. Force some strength to happen. Okay. Wipe yourself off. Pretty beastly.
I think your next item should be a Nomad towel from Kretz.
A brand.
High fiber,
yeah.
Hemp. Sweat wicking. You can like tow a car with it. It's that strong. Like an infomercial where you tow a car like a Toyota Corolla.
For sure. What would be the material? What's like super strong?
Kevlar.
Kevlar towel. It's not even a towel anymore.
It's not. It's just.
So we should just show just have like a loading strap with handles.
Yeah.
At that
just
point.
a blue loading strap.
Yeah. Doesn't need to be a towel. The reason it's a towel is because we're at home, and I can expect you reasonably to have this thing. That's actually a great idea. Just like a loading strap.
That's basically what those things.
Yeah. Just Home Depot. Yeah. Towing a car in the commercial. Legit. All right, well, if you self-initiated hard, and if you got a buddy who wants to help you get stronger, you just had a very strength-inducing experience.
I would agree with that.
Holla. Thank you. And if you're solo, just initiate hard. We've done these workouts on these pull days that just require us to tax ourselves, and it works. It definitely works if you turn the legs on, if you really turn the legs on. Good. Yeah, those buddy rows at the end, got to get a little bit freaky for sure with the body weight, the alignment, all that stuff to make sure it's a challenge. Yeah. And there's always, Jeff is a good one. But I know you got a buddy at home. Kayla, what's up? It works. It definitely works. And there are a lot of other fun ways we can do it. We'll show some in the future. where the buddy completely lies on the floor flat, and we kind of do like a bent over row. I don't necessarily have it in my to-do list to teabag Adam today, so we kind of left that one off the list, but you can imagine what it would be like if we did. Let's see here, at 3:10, kayak prep number 3. It's gonna fit right along with today's work. So if you'd like to come back, make sure you turn the notifications on and you're subscribed. That will give you the little beep beep when we're getting ready to stream that kayak prep number 3. Get ready for it. We're gonna do more rows, lower intensity, straight up volume. It's gonna be a quickie, probably like 12 minutes of work. With my yapping, it'll be 15 minutes total. But I'll hope to see you later for kayak prep number 3. Other than that, have a wonderful day. You just got stronger. Thank yourself. Thank your buddy. Thank the wall and the towel.
Thank you all.
Excellent work. Great pool party, y'all.